The OOV is a really powerful assessment device, and what I'm going to show you here really quickly is how easily you can differentiate and assess someone's stable versus unstable side. We've got Justin here, and for him to experience the difference between which is his stable side and which is his unstable side without me actually telling him that. So what I'm going to do is a really quick assessment. I've got him lying down on the OOV normally, feet on the ground. We're going to put his hands up in the air, and I'm going to ask Justin just to lift one leg up into tabletop for me and just hold that there. Now, I didn't ask him to lift a specific leg, I just asked him to lift a leg, putting that leg back down. That's great. The reason why is that's an assessment for me to see which leg he picks up first. Now lift the other leg up for me. Now what you can see here is Justin's much less stable on this side than he was on the other. You can see how his knee wants to go, you can see how his body's trying to fight for stability here, dropping back that back down, and how much he had to work and how many more strategies he had to use to actually lift that right leg up with that left leg on the ground than the other way around. What we do in the course is then start to actually investigate why. We start to look at slings, and what are the slings, whether it's a posterior and anterior sling deficiency, which is actually stabilizing that. We start to assess the mobility of one hip to actually look at if that's affecting the other hip, and we look at Vleeming's, also pelvic slings, to see if there is actually a deficiency of that glute med as a result of this adductor. So what we work on in the course is to how to three-dimensionally assess someone's function and to actually identify their strategies in a positive test, and then be able to understand how we correct that and how do we actually create new strategies and put the body in a position that it can't use that strategy. That was a great example to show how one side was more stable than the other. And for you, Justin, did you feel how it was easier for you to lift one leg up than the other?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so for me, more importantly, that he had an objective feedback on which his stable side was and which wasn't.